Hi, this is the weekly horoscope for Cancer for the week of June. Not June. Ooh, what happened in June? Oh, okay, we're going there. For the week of September 19th, 2022. Sorry I'm late yet again, but it's okay. These are free. Remind you, I'm not getting paid to do this at all, nor monetize. Okay, so show your love and support and make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Also, we have a lot of transits coming up at this time with this energy that I thought I should share with you guys. One important one, which might be a little bit of a strong one, so pay attention to this one. This is going to be in your 11th and 10th house, so you can be battling it out with family during this time period, or not getting along with certain co-workers from September 21st, 8:07 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Jupiter semi-squaring Saturn in retrograde. So this is like your relationships and dealing with other people in your life. For some of you, this is like those like family members that you have like a lot of drama with, because they're always trying to use you. They're always trying to do something conniving and stuff. So you may not be getting along with them. For some of you, you could be butting heads with people at work during this time period. And this is going to be a long transit too. So this is something that's going to be going on all the way into May 16th, 2023. And then it's going to break. So pay attention to the challenges that you have with other people, co-workers, with groups or organizations, or those of you with online businesses, because this is a time where you may have to do things differently. This is a time where you may have to put your balls on and stand up for yourself and confront certain people in your life as well, and learn to say that naughty word no. Then on the 22nd at 9:04 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the sun enters Libra at this time in your 4th house. So you can check out your monthly horoscope as well to see how that correlates with your weekly and your daily horoscopes this week. On the 23rd, we have at 8:04 a.m. Mercury goes retrograde back into the sign of Virgo. So Monday, this is a good time for community announcements, promotions, neighborhood projects. Someone will put you in a leadership role in this area, or it could be a situation with like the children, and you could be the one that has to speak up once and for all about certain things that other neighborhood children are doing at this time that you don't necessarily disagree with. It could be like them running in front of the bus, that kind of thing, or fighting with other children, so you may have to be like the parent and parenting other people's kids at this time. Okay, and even though everybody else agrees with you, so you have to be the bad guy. This is a time where people are listening to you more and taking your advice, and you have a lot of influence. Teachers can find this being a popular energy time for them. This is a great time for running pleasant errands. You may be thinking of redecorating the home. This is good news from parents especially with father. Your home supports a peaceful atmosphere. Your home is also the focus this week as well. For some of you, this could be reevaluating this could be thinking about moving, because you can be looking for something a little bit more exciting. Parents and family may not be supportive of your need to be more independent. You may tend to water down your communication, so there's a lot of misunderstandings happening and lacks of communications because you're afraid of being too blunt or assertive to other people at this time. Okay, so other people are going to take advantage of that. Alrighty. Then on Tuesday, expect a lot of changes in your neighborhood. Relatives or neighbors may overstep their bounds. Errands have a tendency to suffer detours or major interruptions, or you can find yourself driving all day long, picking up things. This is often a time when surprising external events upset your course of action, purpose, or intentions, with the effect of testing your resolve or determination. Plans may change, or your connections to superiors may be severed, so that you have no apparent access to certain things or certain responsibilities that you once upon a time have on the computer. You may no longer have access to at this time, because they may not want so many people in the system during this time period, because maybe they're trying to catch somebody, or maybe it's just too many hands in the system. Okay, someone new may change your departments above you at work, so this is going to change the status quo at work, changing your ways of doing things. This could also be somebody making other people share more of your work, so that they can learn what to do in case you leave. Okay, work performances can be happening, or people can be questioning your work performance. They may not be happy with or satisfied with your work performance at this time as well. On the 21st, 8:07 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is Jupiter semi-squaring Saturn. So this is till May 16th, 2023. It's going to take a break in October 23rd, I think, or 26th. This period of time is in regards to your relationships with certain people at work or with your family, okay? The challenge is going to be with other people, and especially dealing with dominating people in your life and speaking up and creating your boundaries with them. For some of you, you may be thinking about moving on from certain situations, literally moving away from them just to get away from them, so you don't have to be under their beckoning call or under their thumb, okay? Or this could be reevaluating your career direction, thinking about quitting your job because you don't get along with certain people, or certain people seem to be harassing you, bullying you. You know, for those of you in school, this may not be the easiest time for you dealing with other kids, and you may have to stick up for yourself at this time, and you could find yourself getting harassed by other kids, okay? Then on the 22nd at 9:04 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the Sun enters Libra in the 4th house. You may not be getting along with family members. Your home life and family life is highlighted, but there could be a power struggle happening either at home, or you look forward to an increase in love and appreciation and reciprocity with your feelings and commitment in close romantic relationships. Whether you're already married or in a serious partnership or beginning a new love affair, you can become quite firmly attached to this person. Promising developments can bring new bursts of social activity, which may set off all kinds of new romantic, pleasurable opportunities. The prospects of harmony and cooperation and rapport with your love relationship is greatly enhanced. You may be in the mood for intensifying a long-standing relationship or beginning a new one at this time. Then on the 23rd, you may have an important communication with father or mother. You may think a lot about home. You may be having important decisions in regards to your personal life. You can be reconnecting with people from your past. You love spending time with friends and family. You can sell your house now, reconnecting with family and roots, and then planting your roots here. Family events or holidays can come up. You can be reevaluating your relationships because you expect a certain amount of loyalty from others. You may not be getting that, your thank you or acknowledgement for all that you do, and you can feel like other people are replacing you with someone else. Then on the 24th, the Earth moves into your 10th house. So you have a stellium in your 10th house. So this is a popular energy time for you. You can be more out and about. You can be more about your social life with this energy. I feel like the focus is more about other people because you don't necessarily have a stellium in that 11th house. You have the North Node in Uranus in there right now. You don't have like other planets in there. I don't think so. No, you only have North Node in Uranus. So this is a time where people are grabbing you by the hand and saying, you need to go this way, you need to go that way. The only time you go out is when other people call you now, okay? The only time when you do anything is when other people call you now. You could also, because you have a stellium in your 10th house and a bunch of planets going up on the right side of the hemisphere, this is a time period where you could find that you could be more involved in group organizations, religious sects. You can be more invested in your career or your business at this time with this energy. So it could be like working home, working home, working home. So the only time you go out is when people call you at this time, okay? So for some of you, this could be other people leading you and guiding you, joining a group or organization, or being involved in volunteerism, philanthropy. Easiest time for you emotionally because not the easiest time for you emotionally because Volcanus is in retrograde, which is the highest form in Venus, and it's forming a T-square with the 1st, 4th, and 10th house. So you may feel the need to be alone at this time. You could also be very sensitive and very snappish with other people because you really are going through it emotionally. You're very much invested in your head on Saturday and thinking about things that are going on in your life. So you could be very attacking to the people at home with this energy because you're just reevaluating a lot of things. Not the best time to make decisions because we're doing this on a Mercury retrograde. So this is something to think about. The first, and I'm using a new deck as well. This is the Heavenly Bloom deck. that I'm using, a little bit different, like anime, and the coin cards are called laurels. So yeah, that's like the only difference. The temperance card, so this is like patience, this is working on yourself, this is stability, this is trying to be like living more of a healthy lifestyle for some of you, being more about family and friends, and not really trying to rock the boat at this time. The Knight of Coins, the mind on the money and the money on the mind. So you can be more about your financial security and your financial stability. For others of you, you can be getting a second or third job with this energy, because, you know, my crabs like to make money. So this could be more jobs coming up for you. For those of you in high school, you could be trying to get more jobs so you could pay your way through college and possibly move out of your parents' house. So you have a lot of ideas that you want to do at this time, and you're just creating that stability and like going through your plans during this time period, okay, and getting yourself organized. The Queen of Cups, you can be delving into spirituality at this time. You know, it's the high holidays that are coming up next week, so this is a beautiful energy time for you. For others of you, this is other people in your life emotionally supporting you, having your back at this time, and being more invested in the relationship with you. I feel for others of you, you're more invested in other people's drama and spending time with others. I do see emotional support. Either you're being an emotional support system to others, or other people in your life are being an emotional support system to you this week, okay? The Death card does bring about changes coming up. So try to go with the flow this week with this energy, and allow whatever needs to come in or out to just come in and out of your life, okay? Everything has a reason for happening in your life at this time. The World card, the world works in your favor. Oh, so this is the one on the picture. Okay, is the world. Oh, I did not know that. I thought they just made that. I was like, oh, I didn't think nothing of it. So anyways, the world works in your favor. This is a great time for traveling as well. As I connect with the World card, I feel like you have a lot of luck around you at this time. So this is a beautiful time to delve into your spirituality at this time, and delve into faith consciousness this week, because I do feel like you have a lot of luck on your side, or you could find that a lot of your prayers are going to be answered. The Page of Cups, dating, nobody serious at this time, okay? I do feel like you have an intense attraction to this person, but I really would just date, and I really wouldn't take this person very seriously, because it is the Page of Cups, okay? So the Page of Cups, I don't feel like the pages are very good cards. It's just like things to come, okay? So for some of you, if you don't have anybody at this time, then this could be love coming up for you before the year is up, all right? So this could be that happening. For others of you, you love being in service to other people at this time. You love taking care of everybody and making sure that everybody has their needs met. I do see traveling coming up for some of you. For some of you, this could be traveling overseas this week as well. The Ace of Wands, taking creative risk at this time, being open to trying new things with this energy as well. And this person here could be showing you new ways of thinking, or letting you be open, opening up your palate even to trying new foods, things that you don't necessarily like to try at this time. The Seven of Wands, certain things like love can be a bit of a process at this time for you, or certain things that you want at this time can be a bit of a process. So certain things are not happening right away. It's there in the ethers. Know that it's there. It's just that you're just going to have to be patient for the things that you want at this time. Manifest, manifest, manifest. I do feel like for some of you, eventually there will be a change of residence or a move happening, but it may not be anytime soon. For some of you, you could be planning on moving, and this could be something more of a thought than an action at this time, because you have planets in Libra. You're more about family. You're more about your emotional attachments at this time. So it's very hard for you to move on from certain situations. It's very hard for you to let go of certain people or certain situations at this time. The Page of Swords. Oy, more. All right, somebody's curious about you. Somebody's checking you out. Somebody's trying to get to know you at this time, and they're very cautious about getting to know you. They're not trying to catch feelings at this time, because everybody has too many damn planets in Pisces or in the sign of Cancer, so everybody's scared of getting hurt at this time. I do see for some of you here pregnancy coming up. For others of you, there is a beautiful relationship happening here that is growing and evolving. A friendship could turn into a love relationship. I see an adventurous love happening here, so this could be an exciting time for new love, despite the energies that be. You've been warned. Okay, so despite the energies that be, I do see that happening. Let me see what else. Yep. Okay. The Wheel of Fortune card does bring about changes coming up for you. This could be certain things really out of your control at this time. So go with the flow because everything has a reason to be in your life. We are ending the Saturn Dasha period as well. And then we have the South Node in Scorpio. So that's going to initiate a lot of changes, especially with the friendships in the 5th house or with online businesses during this time period, or with family members that live outside the home. We can see a lot of changes coming up here. We could also see fortunate opportunities coming up for you. I feel like for some of you, this could be you at the right place at the right time this week as well. I do see an emphasis on you being kind of like a thrill seeker or just wanting more of an adventure and wanting to be more out and about. So watch your spending this week as well. The 2 of Coins, burning the candles at both ends of the stick with this energy, trying to create balance in your life, reconnecting with someone from your past. With this energy, possibly a love interest for some of you. I see a friendship turning into a romance, falling in love with your best friend. Oh, that's so beautiful. Okay. The 9 of Wands, fear. Okay, I feel like for some of you that, if you're waiting for somebody to make a move on you, you're going to have to be very patient with this person because there is this fear of getting their heart broken. There is this fear of losing the friendship that they have with you. There is just so many unknowns. This person is scared to walk in the dark because they need to know that there's a light at the end of the tunnel, resisting changes at this time. Okay, no matter how hard somebody's intuition is talking to them, they're resisting the changes that are coming up. I feel for some of you, someone is protective of a relationship and trying to protect a relationship the best way they know how. I feel like for others of you, this is a time of physical labor or physical work happening here with this energy, or you're going to have to make things happen for yourself and take more initiative this week when it comes to things that you want. It's the squeaky wheel that gets the grease. I feel for others of you that you could be avoiding confrontation or avoiding bad people in your life by moving away from the situation. The Devil card, dealing with a liar, a pathological liar, or a manipulative person around you with this energy. I would be careful with chargebacks this week with this energy as well. I do feel like this is a positive time for communications for you. You have a lot of influence over other people. The 10 of Coins, there is an emphasis on money for some of you, and this could be very protective of your family, okay? And this could be very protective of your assets and your money at this time. This could be a new relationship coming in to the family and you may not like it, okay? And this could be your children not making the best financial choices or not trusting your children to run your business at this time because you're scared that they're going to put it under the water. For some of you, this is dealing with inheritance at this time with this energy, okay? For others of you, again, family business I see coming up here, all right? And there could be some trust issues in regards to family business coming up. And, people are scared that you won't do a good job. I feel like for others of you, this could be revisiting, rehashing the elephant in the room. Past hurts are coming up, opening up family wounds at this time that you're not over with this energy. For some of you, this could be dealing with a sibling or a sister-in-law or an auntie at this time, and you're not over with it. For others of you, this is dealing with a married couple that you don't necessarily get along with this energy, or it seems like one person always takes the other person's side. It's kind of like a double team sometimes when you're dealing with love relationships, especially when you're dealing with marriages, because the other person's going to stick up for the other person because that's what they're automatically going to do, and you may not like that. Okay, the 8 of Swords, I feel for some of you here that you can be very controlled by family and they basically take the neck and tell you what to do at this time. And this could be that Jupiter semi-squaring Saturn until next year, and you could be having some self-realizations or epiphanies as you're growing, evolving, and changing as a person, and I talked about this probably in August video. I talked about how you were growing and evolving and changing, and your likes and dislikes were changing, and things about you were changing, and now it's coming up, and it's like these people still think that you're the same person and don't realize that you're not the same person. You're more about your freedom at this time. You don't want to be tied down to family ties or family obligations. For some of you, this could be you being more about your freedom, especially from work, and you wanting to spend more time with friends and family. You can be a workaholic for some of you, not all of you. I feel like this can be miscommunications in relationships because you're not being honest and upfront about what it is that you want. For some of you, you have creative block at this time with this energy. It could be very hard for you to work because you're so focused on work, that you're stressing yourself out. So this is not the easiest energy time for you as well. Let me see. I think that's it. Okay. The 5 of Coins, have faith that everything is going to work out itself out. I do feel like you're dealing with your self-worth and your self-value at this time. You can be dealing with low self-esteem with this energy. So watch your emotional self during this time period. Try to do something nice for yourself. Make sure you get up and shower every day. Yes, shower twice a day. You'll find that just doing that simple act of taking a shower, really helps you. It really helps you, because some of us, we just go through it so hard to the point where we don't even want to get up, or we just want to sleep all day and stuff like that. And the only time we get up is to go out, because we don't want to deal with our reality and stuff like that. For some of you, you could be very protective over long-term investments, like relationships at this time. I do see challenges coming up for you this week. Okay, I do see that a spiritual teacher may enter some of your lives at this time with this energy and help lead you and guide you during this time period. Let me see. I do feel like you're open to new things, but to an extent. I also feel like you're getting what you want, but be careful because nothing is ever for free, okay? The 5 of Cups, I see depression happening. So really watch your emotional self. You could be super sensitive at this time. You do have a few cup cards. You got 4 cup cards in here. You can be feeling restless with this energy, very anxious for change. It could be that you're just bored and wanting to be out and about more than usual at this time. So watch your emotional self. The Empress card, I feel with this energy here, let me see. You can be enjoying the simpler things in life at this time with this energy. Let me see. Yeah, you could be dealing with a dominating woman in your life that makes you feel oppressed, like you can't do anything, like treating you like a child when you're not a child anymore. The 7 of Cups, this is thoughts of future coming up at this time as well. The 8 of Wands, I do see traveling coming up. I do see some much needed good news coming in for you. I do feel like this is a great time for those of you in media and social media. At this time, you can be receiving a lot of recognition. I feel like you can be more cerebral and very much in your head at this time. I feel for some of you that you could be trying to second guess other people with this energy. Don't do that. Don't go assuming. Worst comes to worst, talk to the horse, confront it, because whatever you're thinking about in your head is not the reality of the situation, and you're the only one that's hurting yourself at this time. Okay, because there's their truth, there's your truth, and then there's the reality of the situation. And you're really making mountains out of molehills, and you don't realize your own power or self-worth at this time. The High Priestess card, trust your intuition at this time. The 6 of Coins, I feel with this energy here that this could be prayers being answered. This could be you at the right place at the right time with this energy as well. The Hangman card, let the cards play at this time with this energy. All right, and you can refer back to previous readings that I have done here. The Chariot card, I do feel like for some of you, this is brand new beginnings happening for you eventually with this energy. And the Magician card, as above, so below. So keep the energy positive this week. This is a time for destiny. This is a time for manifesting the things that you want with this energy. I feel like you may have to get out of this restlessness, but know that that restlessness could be like your intuition telling you that change just happening, because it's not an accident that we have these thoughts and feelings that we have. Okay, so your intuition could be really guiding you, and you can be really trusting your intuition. I love you, my crabs, and have a fabulous week. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share, and help your girl grow. Kisses.